Hello everyone, in this video I will show you a feature that was recently added to Clip Studio Paint, which is the Liquify tool or the Liquify brush. I'm pretty sure you guys have been waiting for this tool to be added, and now that it has been added, I gotta say that this tool has been really useful to me. So today I'll show you the basic functions of Liquify and some ways to use it to its fullest potential. To start off, you can access Liquify by pressing this icon right here, or using the shortcut by pressing the letter J on your keyboard key. And there it is. As you can see in the tool property here, and we're going to discuss about this today. As you can see in the tool property there are 7 different Liquify modes. So let's go through the functions of all of them. The first one is push, and I personally use this the most. This Liquify mode will allow you to push or drag around your painting like shown above. The second one is expand. This mode is used to expand or enlarge some parts, and it's really useful to fix parts of drawings that are too small. Third, we have pinch. Pinch is the exact opposite of expand, so instead of enlarging parts, it allows you to make parts of your drawing smaller. Next up is push left and push right. These two allows you to push parts of your drawing to the left and or to the right. The reason I put these two in one section is because you can do both by only using one mode. To explain it further, you can see here that I'm only using push left. But depending on whether I stroke the Liquify brush upwards or downwards, I can achieve the results of both modes by only using one. The last two are twirl clockwise and also twirl anti-clockwise. Again, the reason I put these two in the same section is because they're very similar. These two serve the same function, which is to twirl parts of your drawing like shown above. One can twirl clockwise while the other twirls anti-clockwise. Strength and hardness can alter how the brush works, which is why we're going to go over its functions. Strength is used to adjust the power or range of the Liquify brush. If the value is low, the Liquify tool won't be as effective or as powerful as if the value is high. Next up is hardness. If the value of hardness is low, the Liquify will be focused on the center point, and it'll look rounder and more circle-like. And if the value of the hardness is high, the Liquify won't be focused on the center point. It will follow your brush shape and will look less round. Now that we know the tool properties, let's go through some tips and also ideas on how to use the different Liquify modes. Push is used best to correct mistakes in your drawings. For example, I felt like the chin here is a little too big, so I used Liquify to push the chin upwards. Aside from that, you can alter the expressions of your character to different kinds of emotions, or you can just simply make them smile. You can also use push to give volume to clothings. The second one is also really handy for fixing mistakes. Like in this one, I felt like the ear is a little too small, so I used expand. Using expand for bigger eyes gives your drawing a cuter look. Pinch is really useful if you want to make certain parts smaller. For example, smaller eyes for character gives them a tougher or more laid-back look. This is really useful for me because I have a pretty bad habit of drawing heads too big, like this one right here. I prefer using low strength and slowly building up the Liquify. And I also need to make this hand here smaller with pinch. These two modes are probably more useful than the first Liquify mode, which is push when it comes to fixing anatomy mistakes. It's because it pushes more pixels to one direction, but I'd say it's very situational on what mode you should use. Last up we have Twirl, the most fun mode to mess around with. One of the things you can do is using Twirl on some hair strands to create some waves and make the drawing more fluid. Twirl makes painting smoke easier, like shown above. First I drew huge blobs using white and a low opacity brush, then I erased some of the parts. I changed the color to light gray by going to Edit and Convert to Drawing Color. Next, I added some more white blobs on top by using the same method earlier. And this is the fun part where we get to use Twirl to make the smokes look more realistic. Here I erased some parts of the white blobs to make them look a little bit transparent. Not only for smokes, Twirl can be used for a lot more, such as clouds. This is quite random, but making your own pattern for latte art is quite relaxing. It's worth a shot if you're bored or just want to mess around with Liquify. By using Push and Twirl, you can make your own unique designs. I got a 3D model for the cup in the asset store. Then I colored the inside with dark brown for the coffee, and I drew some patterns using the cream color. After doing all of those, I used Liquify to decorate it the way I want. Lastly, I added some smoke, and it's done. And now we're at the end of the video. Hopefully this video can be useful for you in some way. And also thank you for watching.